When they talk about crime, they're just trying to gin up all kinds of fear and anxiety in people. They're not dealing with it. They're not trying to tackle it. And so I view it as an effort to scare voters.
These are master manipulators. They have this conspiracy going all across America to try and convince people that in democratic states they're not as safe.
All right, these numbers that we talk about on crime, they're not made up, and this isn't a network talking about. These are just relying on the numbers. It's not a Republican. It shouldn't be a Democratic thing. And my next guest is a Democratic New York City Council member for District 30. He's had it with this back and forth and what he calls pretty much a pointless debate on crime. It's a problem for him, so much so that he will be casting his vote in support for Lee Zeldin, the Republican candidate for governor in New York. Councilman, very good to have you. Why did you decide to do this?
Well, it is absurd that what they just said about not seeing crime. We see it with our own eyes on the street. We see it when we ride the subways. We see that, by the way, I lived through the 80s and 90s in New York City, and we saw high crime then, and we got out of it by using broken windows and with a method of policing. We have to get out of this. And when you have a governor right now in there for 14 months, who should be the Florida Realtor of the Year, because we have a mass exodus from New York City into Florida, South Carolina, Texas. It's ridiculous. So I'm crossing party lines. I've been a Democrat for 50 years, and I voted a Democrat for very many years. But we're at a point, we're losing this city and we're losing the state.
And it seems, Councilor, that crime was your issue here. There are others, of course, but this one and the dismissing of it prompted this decision. It sounds like.
Yeah, we're afraid. My wife is Asian American. She will not take the subway because there's so many attacks in our subways. Every day we're reading about more and more attacks. And again, I lived through this, and I'm seeing the 80s and 90s come back to New York City. Rudy Giuliani saved New York City. And I'm a Democrat saying that, but that was the truth. When you have now Democrats lying and saying, we're not seeing high crime, are you kidding? Look at the numbers.
So, Robert, when I look at some of the early polling here, and it's a tight race, but it generally always tends to show Governor Hochul leading. Do you think that is representative of the way people feel? The old argument is, and you know this far better than I, that the Democratic gubernatorial candidate, has to really secure a big win in the New York City area, lose the rest of the state, but the gains are so big there that they offset whatever gains the Republican has elsewhere. Is that still the case, you think?
No, because Lee Zeldin has the momentum. We're seeing people in my district, I think it's overwhelming. 70%, I think, of my district is supporting the Republican candidate, even though my district is more than 2-to-1 Democrat. People really need to feel safe. And when we don't feel safe, again, people are moving out, not going to concerts or not going to the movies or not taking the subways, and businesses get hurt. And she wants to, Hochul, our current governor, wants to have congestion pricing. That means tax us just for driving into Manhattan to go to the theater. $23 tax, and that'll go up and up. And they said they're going to put it toward the subways, but that's a losing situation.
And not a safe one there, the way things stand. Robert Holden, thank you very much. You're a very gutsy guy. They're the Democratic New York City Council member for District 30, voting for Lee Zeldin, the Republican candidate. Now, if he is right, and this is something we were touching on with Shannon Bream, there could be an undercurrent of frustration that is not borne out by some of these polls. In the case of New York, crime, elsewhere, inflation, and some of these other issues where people are tired of talking to pollsters, but going to reflect it on Election Day. We'll see.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.